Hey guys, I hope y'all are doing awesome. I'm just here bringing you my Facebook Live like I've been doing on Wednesdays. I'm super excited about the suite of products to show you from the Occasions catalog. I have to admit that I'm not necessarily always a florally flower girl, and when I first saw this suite, I was like, it's not going to be my first choice. I know I'll buy it because I know my customers will love it, but probably not my first choice. I tend towards the cutesy, bright, colorful stuff. But there's one thing that I saw when I saw this suite that I knew I had to have. So I will bring it to you now. All right. So Floral Romance Suite. It is full of flowers and romance. And there's really not much better than that. So I'm going to bring you through it today. And comment if you're here. Give me a comment so I'll know you're here and I can talk to you. I'm hoping this time I can see your comments because I have my fancy laptop out. So we'll see how that goes. Anywho, so Floral Romance. One thing I love about it, well, the thing I love about it the most is the designer paper. So I'm going to start with that. And I believe that's what really makes this suite shine. So if you are kind of on the fence with it, I'm sorry, because now you're not going to be. So we have a 12 by 12 designer paper, which you guys have seen before, but this is something special. So you do have, what's cool is you've got 3 sheets of each page instead of 2. So you've got 3 sheets of each page. But this is the star of the show, so I'm getting to it. This is the other sheet, 12 by 12. Pretty. But you can see I'm teasing y'all because I'm saving the best for last, and that is this vellum paper. So you'll be like, oh, okay, vellum paper, but no, this stuff is gorgeous. And we've got it in a pink, petal pink, and then these gorgeous colors. So you're going to love this. All right, but let me just show you a little trick about it, and you can see something awesome. So see how pretty it is? It's pretty even so. But look what happens when you put it behind white. It's just a whole nother ball game. It's a whole nother ball game. And then you've got this pretty vellum, which you can barely see over that. But look what happens when you put it under white. Put white under it. It's just incredible. So I'm going to show you a gorgeous project that to make with this. But first I'm going to show you the rest of the stuff in this suite. So the designer paper is what caught my eye and what made me certainly purchase this set. But we've got some other wonderful things. Of course, a coordinating stamp set. And I think the stamp set stands on its own. So you can stamp just that and maybe even take a color pencil to it or whatever, and it would be gorgeous. But the stamp set itself is stunning. What I like about it is it's got versatility. So you've got together is a wonderful place to be, which could be for your friends or spouse or loved ones. And you've also got you're the best thing I never knew I needed, which is very sweet, but also thinking of you. So it's not putting you in any kind of box. It's giving you lots of versatility and options. So you can see here, there's a wedding card, a thinking of you card. This together is a wonderful place to be, which could be for anyone. You're the best thing I ever never knew I needed. Another little thinking of you gift that you could make to brighten someone's day. And this one, another little simple. I love that little simple card down there, but it's just stunningly simple and gorgeous. Now, another star to this suite, though, is the framelits. So we're going to use most of these framelits on our project today. But I want to draw your attention to this situation. So we've got these tiny flowers that you can cut out, which I'll show you on this card here. But guess what? Instead of running that through your big shot 3 times, you've got 3 flowers. So this is something new that Stampin' Up! Is doing, and I'm super excited about it because they are showing us, they're letting us have extra framelits so that we can do less work. one pass through the Big Shot instead of 3. So I just want to tell y'all that I'm super excited for y'all to be on here today. And if you're having fun and liking what you see, then I want you to like this video and share this video. Because at the end of the video, we're going to have a prize drawing. Actually, after I post the video on Facebook, but going to have a prize drawing. So like and share this video, and you can win these sponge daubers, which is my prize for tonight. All right. So we're looking at the, we've got the framelits and the gorgeous stamp set, but there's also some other little cute doodads. We've got these frosted flower embellishments, which are just the cutest little flowers that you can stick on your projects. And then we've got these. My sister and I used to play with these kinds of things all the time, little wax things. And these are floral romance seals, and so those can really make your projects pop. You can see they stuck one right there on that cute little box. Just adorable. And, oh, my favorite. I keep saying my favorite part because I guess I end up loving it all. But is this ribbon. It's just gorgeous. It's called Variegated Pink Petal with Petal Pink Whisper White Variegated Ribbon. It's just super, super pretty. And let me see if there's anything else in here. Designer paper. Oh, so I actually thought that the cardstock was 8.5 by 11, but when I was doing this class yesterday, I realized it's 12 by 12. So if you're a scrapbooker, then you're in luck. And if you're not, so what? You can cut it down to card sized. So these are the colors that you'll get: Fresh Fig, Mossy Meadow, and Petal Pink. And they're just stunning. These colors together they just make me so happy. So that can be part of what you get. So designer paper, cardstock, pink ribbon, frosted flowers, the floral seal. And then the last thing that I'll tell you that's in this suite is this. Let me see if I have that card. I thought I had a card made with it, but it's escaping me right now. But is this Lace Dynamic Textured Impressions Embossing Folder. And I will show you up close. Hey, Marilyn, Susie. So this is the Lace Dynamic Textured Impressions Embossing Folder. See that detail that it makes? It's really pretty. Hi, Susie. So if you like this video, like it, share it, and we have a prize drawing. All right, so let me get started on our project for tonight. We're going to use the Floral Romance Suite. So I will put that away. All right, so we're going to start with one of the colors in the suite, which is Mossy Meadow, and it's 4 1/4 by 11, just a standard card size. Score it. Fold it. Now, because you are using Mossy Meadow, then just a tip, you want to slap a piece of 5 1/4 by 4 paper here inside so that you can write on it in a gorgeous way. So don't forget that when you're making your cards. And then we're going to take our vellum and we're going to layer it over this white. So the way we're going to do that is with glue dots. So let me grab out my glue dots here. Oh, that's an empty strip of glue dots. Hold on. That was a trick. I thought that was a full roll of glue dots. Let me look around. It's not really Facebook Live until I need something that I don't have right. Let me go. Find some glue dots. Of course, my adhesive station is almost empty. Maybe they rolled across the floor over here. Ah, here they are. There's 2 rolls of glue dots right next to me. Okay, sorry. Hey, Susie. All right, so what you're going to do, you're going to take these glue dots And you're just gonna put one in each corner. And the good news is you've got a lot of detail in this paper, so you're fine to just stick a glue dot in the 4 corners. Totally not gonna show. And then you're just gonna line this vellum up with your Whisper White paper. Same size, 5 1/4 by 4. So this is a card that we made for my card class yesterday. We had so much fun. If you live in Central Arkansas, then you should come. It's the 4th Tuesday of the month. And if you don't, you can always get the supplies for the class for free when you order online if your order is a minimum of $30. So that's fun. Okay, so you've got your card base here. But now we're going to really play around with these framelits. So let me show you this card 2 different ways using the 2 different vellum. So we did at our class, we did one in one color, one in the other color. Now, I'm going to show you a way to sneaky fast stamp on 3 of the flowers without having to get out your big shot each time. Actually, I'm going to show it to you with the frond. I guess you call it a little leaf frond because it's a little bit easier for you to see. So actually, I prematurely grabbed a big shot. I need that second. So you're going to start with your Stamparatus, okay? So you just need a piece of paper that is just a scrap. So find yourself a scrap piece of paper, stick it in the corner, all right? And then you're going to take your ink it up, close it, all right? So we're making a template. So now, I'm going to shut that for now before I make a big mossy meadow mess. We're going to put our Stamparatus aside, and then we're pulling out our big shot. And so what we're doing here is we're creating our template. And then we're going to line this up properly. Here we go. All right, so you're just making your template, cranking that on through. I'll just bring it back so you can see it. All right, so now you're finished there. You've got that done. But that's not the piece that you need. All you're doing is creating this template. Oh, look, I had 2 pieces of paper. Bonus. So now you can put your big shot away because you're done with that. The next thing you need is to grab your Stamparatus back. And remember, don't move the stamp. That's the key to this process. Stick your magnet back on. And then, through the magic of television, I've actually cut out, this is what I call blanks. So I've pre-cut a bunch of these. And I can cut those really fast because it's just like green, 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 green. I can cut these 2 at a time and just crank them out without really thinking, okay? But then to get them stamped is a whole nother story. So you're going to throw them in the hole. Ink it up. And close it. And then your little frond is ready. So at class last night, all we had to do was throw our green in, stamp. Throw our green in, stamp. I had all this set up ahead of time. And if you were to make multiples of this card, which I made this card for a swap, so I made 25 of them, which means I had to do 75 of these tiny little flowers, then you would definitely want to have a Stamparatus, so you don't have to sit there and line up your framelit to cut that out after you've stamped it every time. Does that make sense? All right, very good. So let's see who else is here. All right, now let me just show you. We're going to stamp our our flowers. So I've cut out, I don't know why I cut out 6 because I only need 3. So you're just going to get this flower in the hole. And I have learned that it really doesn't matter what orientation the flower's in. I thought it really mattered, but it doesn't. Just get the flower in there. Ink it up. Stamp it. And that's just a little detail. Like, you don't have to stamp the flower. If you were in a hurry, you could leave it. But why wouldn't you? Because it's so pretty. I've already stamped that one. And then let's get this last one stamped. So you're gonna get 3 lovely flowers. You got your little flower garden here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I have 2 Stamparatuses. Stamparati, because you never know when you're gonna need more than one. So holler if you're here and say hello. Let me know you're watching. It's always more fun to know that someone's watching than not. All right, so I'm gonna put these 2 ink pads away, Petal Pink and Mossy Meadow. Now we're going to use the other color in this suite, which is Fresh Fig. Do you see this? Do you love it? I do. And it's one of the framelits in the framelit set. So it cuts out these really pretty framelits. And what I love about that is it kind of takes our very swirly, traditionally florally set, and it kind of brings it to me more modern. So it takes what I think is kind of a traditional set and brings it to the more modern era, in my opinion. What do you think? Do you think it makes it more modern? All right, so we're going to get this all assembled. All right, let me stick all this back. Now, we're going to use glue dots to stick all this down because this stuff is pretty small and delicate. So we're going to pop this here. I just put 2 glue dots on this. Stick it there. And then I think of these little flowers almost as just like little sequins. So they're tiny. So you're just going to glue dot 1. Glue dot 2. Glue dot 3. Now that's gorgeous. Now what we're going to do is pop that up with the dimensionals. Couple dimensionals is all you need there. And pop that onto your card. But we're not done yet. We have to make it really special. So now I'm gonna show you a trick with this pink ribbon. So obviously this ribbon would be too thick to tie and put onto here. I just think it would swallow up this whole delicate little situation that we have going on here. So don't be afraid to just work with it. So thank you, Susie. I think it's pretty too. So we have jewels, not tools. You can just take your stuff and just cut it. So we're going to take our ribbon and just take some scissors. And we're just cutting off the part of it that's pink. And don't worry if it's not straight, it's fine. I did this a million times, and sometimes it was straight and sometimes it was crooked. It really doesn't matter. It's going to be pretty in the end, I promise. You got to get a pretty long strip to tie a bow. So now you're just going to take this little strip. And it's going to fray, and I love that. Like, I think it gives it some texture and some loveliness, and it just makes it more romantic, right? So we're tying our tiny little bow. It's very delicate and just, I don't know. You just have to touch it and play with it to see how pretty it is. So we're just going to trim that. See, it took all that to make that ribbon. But look, then you can double your ribbon by cutting it out and using 2 sides of it, I guess, if you want to look at it that way. And then we're just going to stick this on with a glue dot right down here. So see, now that doesn't swallow up your whole situation there. And the last thing we're going to do is stick on some pearls. So, you know, this project is delicate and sweet enough. Hey, Lachey, how are you? I hope you're having a good night. We're making a gorgeous card here with the lovely floral. If you're liking this video, like it, share it. We're having a prize draw later tonight for the sponge daubers. So like and share this video. Share with friends. All right, so just a trick. You can sit here and fumble with these pearls and pick them off with your finger. But the easiest way is just to grab your scissors. That one's doesn't have any sticky on it. And just pull them up with your scissors. So just grab it. Hope I'm in the video, yes. And stick it. Very nice. Grab it. And stick it down. 1, 2, 3. So now you've just got gorgeousness overload with our floral romance. All right. So it's easy to get your order going. Hey, Lachey, it is nice to hear your voice again. I'm sorry you're buried in homework. Who does that? I'm glad you're taking a brief break, because you do need to do that. When I was in school, I would study from like 6 to midnight. But I would have to take a long break in the middle of that because my brain just needed a break. So I would literally like go either to the gym or somewhere else and just really clear my head. And then I could come back and be fresh for another 3 hours of studying. So I hear you. I've been there, girl. It's not fun. All right. So these are our two gorgeous projects. Now, I want to show you a way that you can earn something gorgeous for free. So, well, I want to show it to you first, and then I'll tell you how you can earn it for free. So don't forget to like and share. Now I'm going to show you one of my favorite celebration products that you may not have noticed, because I think we get so like attracted by ribbons and stamp sets and bows and all the other framelits that are in the celebration catalog. And to me, I always kind of save the card kit for last, because it's less like, I don't know, I'm always kind of like, card kit. But y'all, this one is so pretty. And I think that it kind of coordinates with the floral romance. Like you could use some of the elements in the floral romance to really dress it up, but it's got plenty to dress. It's got plenty. So I went ahead and made one of these projects up before the video, and look, isn't that gorgeous? Look at this envelope. Like, that's the thing about these kits, is the envelopes are always so cute. But you've got this little situation going here where you can pull if you want to write on this, you can pull this out. Well, maybe, actually, I think once it's in, you probably shouldn't pull it out. But this is where you write your little message. Is that not adorable? You could send the cutest little cards to your friends that way. I know a lot of people that would squeal to receive that. And guess what? That required no stamping. So let me show you how this works. So if you spend $50, you get this whole card kit for free. And you can make 8 cards in a snap, like literally in minutes. So it comes with all these pieces. I went ahead and kind of got the pieces together just so you wouldn't have to watch me fumble and looking for them. You've got this really pretty vanilla ribbon. It's almost yellow, and then some cute little paper clips. So I've gathered up the pieces that I need to make this project. So you start with this, and you're going to pop out the little, I guess you call it slot. And then you're going to use your fingers or your scissors to punch out these little holes. And what you're going to do is come up behind there, and you're going to get your ribbon and bring it through the back. So pretend like you're sewing, but not really. Not really at all. It's way easier than that. And then you're going to thread it through the other side. And just tie a bow. Dun, 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 dun. Tie a pretty bow. You can trim that off if it's too long. It's a hair too long, not much. I'm just going to trim that off a tiny bit. All right. Now, what's awesome is that the adhesive is already here for you. So all you have to do is open it up, peel these little adhesive strips off, and stick that down. And then you're going to pop this. It kind of pops itself, but that just goes through there when you fold that shut. So this is ready for you to write a little note. But then you're going to stick on your sticker. And on this one, you're going to use this, I guess you call this more like a pool party. That says sending a note. So that just sticks right there. And then look, these little gold foil corners. They just go on this corner. Is that not cute? If you like it, give me a thumbs up. I think it's really cute. So dainty. And then you're just gonna stick this little guy in here. Little note. And you do need to shove it all the way down or it won't fit in the envelope. And then I think there's a little pop out. It's probably popped out and popped away. I'll find another one. But there's a little postage stamp. Nope, I haven't popped it out yet. And you're just gonna take this little vintage postage stamp and stick it down with this paper clip. It's like a, oh, it's definitely like a dark, rusty-ish looking paper clip. Isn't that cute? And then you just write a little note to your friend, stick it in this little cute envelope, and mail it. So this whole card kit will make 8 cards, and it is free with a $50 purchase. So I recommend that for your purchase with this for lovely, bleh. Marilyn, I wasn't drawn to these before, but now I think I will get these. See, I know, we just have to get it out and do it. Like, I was like, oh, that kit's over there in the corner, and I'll get to it. So tonight, that just really pushed me over the edge to get to it. Let's take one more look at the set of cards that it makes. So you will have 4 of these and 4 of these. And no telling what people have come up with alternative projects with these yet, but I'm sure they will. They always do. All right, so you can get that free with a $50 purchase. This is my recommendation for getting your stuff for free. The bundle itself is $51. So there's your precious parcel kit. You're done. Okay, you've got your stamp set, your framelits, and you can get the free precious parcel kit. Easy peasy. Now, if you spend $100, I want to show you something else that you can get. Now, in the meantime, I'm going to show you some other things. Now, you can go with the stamp set and framelits and look at all of this gorgeousness. This is the most over-the-top avid crafter card I've probably ever seen, and I cannot take credit for it. This was a swap that I got using this stamp set. But we are using the designer paper, the framelits that cuts this gorgeous edge, okay? This is stamped and cut out with a framelit. And then, is that stamped and cut out with a framelit? Oh, yes, girl, I didn't even show you, and I didn't even see these framelits on the back. Goodness gracious, look. I didn't know those were there. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Anywho, you've got all these framelits plus those. Heavens to Betsy. So you've got all this. This is from the Needlepoint Nook. You could also make your thin little pink ribbon that we did there. And you've got the star of the show last week, our rectangular stitch framelits. And look, there's that cute little floral embellishment there. Is that not adorable? I'm going to get to that one. You can also bring in other sweets, like you've got this, it's not a sweet, but a stamp set with the little hummingbird. So pretty. This is stunningly simple, and I think I do like the way this looks on the green paper versus the way that we did it on the white. I think it allows your sympathy to pop out more and just kind of makes that gorgeous paper fade into the background. So I like that too. And that's the card that we made. But this card jumped out at me, and I was just like, of course. They have used, this is a swap that I received, but they used this stamp set called Lasting Lily. And it is a celebration item, so it's free with a $100 purchase. And the reason is because it's got 2 whole parts to it. So it's a double stamp set, so it has multiple parts. And actually, it looks like I've got one of my parts has escaped. It's over there on my table, I'm sure. But look at all these sentiments. Just thank you, sympathy, I adore you, our thoughts are with you, for the moments you can't put into words. All of these wonderful things. And look, they've stamped that in these 2 colors, the Fresh Fig and the Mossy Meadow, onto this. Actually, they used white vellum over the other designer paper. So That's pretty. And I can also see that stamped directly onto this vellum. Could you not? So if you add on the designer paper, the 12 by 12 cardstock, the pink variegated ribbon, the frosted flowers, the floral seals, or the lace folder, then you'll have a $100 order, and you can purchase this lasting lily set for free and make this gorgeous card. So that's a way that you can get your order up to $100 and get this sweet card. See, they've colored that with their Stampin' Blends. Isn't that clever? All right. So 2 easy ways to earn free things tonight. And that's really, oh, I want to show you another card made with that lasting lily set. This is a card that my friend Cindy Griffin made, and it's just super cute. It was a copy straight out of the catalog, and it was just wonderful. She actually cut around these calla lilies and made a little circle there with our lovely paper. So I would love it tonight. So you're on, right now you're on my Paper Made Prettier Facebook page. But what I would love for you to do is join my Paper Made Prettier group. So it is, I'm going to write it out for you here. It's just called Paper Made Prettier, all one word, club. Okay, so all one word, Paper Made Prettier Club. Type it into Facebook, but also in the description of this video, there will be a link to join my Facebook group. And the reason is I post there so much. I post like there every day typically, and there's so much to see. So I want you to be there too, so you won't miss any of the fun. And make sure that you get your order in at papermadeprettier.com, or if you're a happy shopper, you can put your own order in and get your 20 to 25% off. But get your order in and earn either your precious parcel kit or your lasting lily stamp set for free. All right, so like and share this video, and I will be drawing for the winner here around 10. Bye.